Previously, we were in the thick of battle. Broomhilda climbed into battle and began to slay. Gunther took a manticore into the astral plane for just a tad bit of mortal combat. And Kraflin Corin led the charge into the hanging boat residence of the illustrious and mysterious Mr. Dory. Inside, things quickly descended into chaos as more scum came up from the bubbling pots of sickly water. We finally came face to face with Mr. Dory. With him was a fish, shark, and crustacean flesh golem. A hideous amalgamation of parts from the sea. This flesh golem was fighting to get you out of this residence, of course. Meanwhile, Mr. Dory cast spells gifted to him by some dark forces, but and managed to knock Broomhilda down for a round. But Grafla's keen attention sent a healing word towards her to bring her back up. The fire elemental came down and gave Mr. Dory something to worry about, cooking his putrid flesh. It smelled terrible in there. Guaranteed. After the defeat of the astral plane manticore and the taking of its head, Gunther sprung into action, getting enlarged by Corin, and grabs Mr. Dory. Mr. Dory, sensing that maybe things were not going his way, vanishes for a few seconds, and then appears 50 feet up in the air, attempting to rain down deathly spells onto the party. After a swift counterspell by Corin and a I think 12 or 13 Constitution saves, Mr. Dory plummeted to his death with a sickening thud on the deck of his ship residence. Inspired into divine hunger by a near-death experience, Broomhilda took the pieces of the fishy flesh golem and began to cook it on the fire elemental. Meanwhile, the rest of the party found several important clues and 6 massive rubies. I think I gave you a quick evaluation of their cost. Each of those rubies is worth 500 gold pieces. They are very large rubies. The last clue, however, inside a book, presumably with prayers, was written in Abyssal. And party currently doesn't have a way to read it, and so that is where we're picking up right now. What would you like to do?
I would like to state that divine hunger inspired by near death is my new favorite quote. That's beautiful. It's beautifully written.
Thank you.
Divine Hunger is definitely a band, right?
Yes, 100%.
Well, we got to get moving, right? This place is still on fire. There's still lots of people around. We got to get moving.
Yeah, we should probably go, seeing that Crawford killed all those people in that building. And I think that's not really a good look. Don't you think, Crawford?
Raffla seems distracted, but just kind of nods.
Remember that time you turned me into a whale? There's a bit of water out here. You know, we could do that again. I'd give everybody a ride. That was real fun, yeah?
Wait, whale? What? You want to be a whale again? Up here?
No, in the water. How are we gonna get out of here? Where are we gonna go?
We can probably just leave.
Yeah, but that's not very exciting, is it?
We don't always have to be exciting.
Well, speak for yourself.
Fair enough. If you want to be turned into a whale, I'm sure Craftla can do that. I, for one, am just going to leave.
Fine.
I'm just going to start walking as if nothing crazy or weird has happened. Yep, just casually gonna walk off the ship. Like, this is totally normal. Everything's on fire. You said there's like no guards around, right?
Yes. I said last time you have noticed a distinct lack of the town militia. It seems very weird to you.
Well, it just seems like they know something, but I don't like talking to guards, so I don't really want to go talk to them. It's not like they're going to tell us anything anyway. Well, just... I don't know. Craftla's the brains.
Hey, I like the part where we were going to leave.
All right, then we'll just do that then.
Yeah, okay, all right then. It's fine.
Okay,
We can have time a little for sure.
So, making your way down. No one stops you. There are definitely people around that can see you. And I don't think there's any chance of stealthily climbing down a burning building. So I'm not even gonna have you roll for that. But yeah, where are you headed? I'll go ahead and bring you back to the map of the styes.
Let me just tell you that this map would be very helpful if I had any plan.
Well, let me tell you where you are, and then maybe you can maybe formulate a plan, or have someone else formulate it for you. It's always a thing. All right. Yep, it is on fire.
That is fucking artistry right there.
At first beautiful. I was just like, why'd they just scribble on it? It was just, oh. Yeah, it is on fire. All right.
Well, it seems like we got a few options here. We've got White's Bucket. We can go and kind of hunker down if we need to.
Sorry. As a quick question, would you entertain the ability to escape without notice through magical means, like pass without trace, or is it just way too conspicuous for something like that?
Let me take a look at pass without trace. Yeah, I don't think pass without trace is
Yep, fair enough.
is designed for being invisible to people right in front of you. It's just like you could definitely pass without trace to make it so it would be near impossible for you to be followed. Which I think is the kind of like the flavor of it.
Yeah, honestly, I think if any of the local townspeople want to start something with us at this point, fair play to them. But
Yeah.
that's not the part I'm worried about.
I think that is a fair point. As we're walking past everyone, could Gunther just get a read on catching the eyes, the reactions of the people we're passing by? Are they afraid? Are they gonna be like, these four people are absolutely terrible. We need to find them. Send out the bounties.
Okay. Why don't you roll a perception check for me?
Perception check, you say?
Yes.
Would you say that I've moved more than half my speed this turn?
If you're slow, you can slow down to get a read on people.
I'll say Gunther's probably going full speed here. No need to slow down. Just kind of as he's going.
All right, look, you don't even need it.
Just a little 7.
Plus 11.
Right?
Plus
That's what I
11
was thinking.
is
What the fuck?
Pretty obscene. All right. They have definitely taken notice of you, and well, I mean, there's definitely some terrible things going on in the boat that they could see the fire elemental descending into it from the top, and the various manticore deaths, each one more gruesome than the last.
The manticore that Broomhilda is currently probably still wearing.
Yes. So people are backing away from you, but still seem pretty engrossed with making sure that this fire doesn't spread to the other buildings. You with an 18, you'll be able to hear some side conversations, maybe saying like, didn't Fred call the guards?
Where's this Fred guy? Freaking snitch.
I heard a story that snitches get stitches.
True.
Yep.
And a few other conversations that they are fearful of you.
Okay, fearful, but no immediate danger necessarily.
Right. All right. I mean, you don't seem to be making any aggression towards them. At least how you've described how you're getting out of there, so they're not fearful of you, just fearful of your deeds.
Probably doesn't help that Gunther has like the manticore head on one of the pitons on his waist.
Oh yeah.
So it seems like we've got some options here. We've got White's Bucket. We could go if we need to hang out for a minute. We could also go back to the Sea Ghost and take a spell, and try to figure out what's next. The fact that the guards aren't here seems concerning to me. But what do the rest of y'all think? Krafla, how about you?
I'm curious to see if anyone ever shows up, but I don't want to split up. It doesn't seem wise for all of us to stay here. And I'm not sure how much we care. I think we need a safe place to plan our next move, and right now I'd feel safer on the Sea Ghost than at White's Bucket.
I'd agree. How about the others here? Corin? Brimhilda?
You know, I could go for a
I'm with
meal.
Yeah, I kind of got it. I'm all for getting some food and just trying to figure out where to go from here.
Yo, this fighting's got me quite hungry. I got an appetite. I wouldn't mind some ale too, you know, just a little off the top. Take some edge off.
We would probably have those provisions on the Sea Ghost, right?
Yes. Well, you did take some ale off of the Sea Ghost, but there should be more.
Yeah, didn't we have like
That's
a
right.
lifetime supply on the Sea Ghost?
Well, you don't have a lifetime supply on the Sea Ghost. You have a lifetime supply in general. Not the entire lifetime. Let's be honest, the entire lifetime supply of Broomhilda's ale
That doesn't
would
even
not
exist.
fit on the Sea Ghost.
That's not measurable by current existing technology.
We do not have the technology yet.
No. Nope. I would like to think that, like, as we're walking and people are giving the group funny looks, Broomhilda's, like, very, like, gleefully waving at them and going, "Hi, we didn't do that back there. It was crazy. I don't know if you saw it. Bye."
Could you roll a deception for me?
Yeah, sure. I'm sure this isn't gonna go horribly. Nailed it.
The people passing you by now know for certain that you did it.
Oh, no.
They were a little on the fence. It was just like you were coming from the right area. You're covered in gore. You smell a little fishy. But now they know. They know for certain. So back to the Sea Ghost. I believe is the
Guys, you know, I think
Yeah.
they don't know we did it. I think they can't tell. I wouldn't worry about it. Let's go.
I think Gunther probably, and correct me if I'm wrong, Hobby, I imagine Gunther probably picks up on the fact that these people probably know that we did it.
Oh yes. This deception roll. Yeah, it's apparent. It's apparent.
I think Gunther's paranoia is going to kick in here, and he is going to be on the lookout for guards. I think in his mind this is a trap. They are waiting around the corner, and he is just going to keep an eye out for that ambush when it comes.
Sure. Um.
Holy fuck.
So.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Well, I've just been like blitz reading through my notes. And just now realized that apparently Mr. Dory was one of the counselors of Waterdeep. No.
Not
Whatever
Waterdeep.
this place is.
Yes. 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 Yes, he was. Past tense.
Yeah.
Well, he wasn't a very good one, was he?
I mean, he had a custom fish flesh golem. That's pretty. It's pretty good.
He's pretty fancy.
Pretty good protection. Okay, so passing through the styes, you pass by quite a few people. They are all assured by Broomhilda that nothing was wrong and they didn't do it. And going past the tower here that your patron was from. You do see some of the militia standing in front of her house.
And that
They-
was
they don't-
Jay.
I think her name is Elle.
L, I'm sorry.
Oh,
Yes, Elle.
She loves justice. That's where the J
She
came
loves.
from.
all we know about it.
Maybe her code name should have been J for justice. But yes, they are. There seems to be about four or five militia members speaking with her personal guard, from reminding you from months ago. She had a personal guard wearing her colors, black and red, kind of a checkered pattern, and they're speaking with each other. From let's say you're probably like on this side of this little bridge here, and you probably you can tell that this conversation isn't like it's not a bad conversation. They just look like they're shooting the shit.
I think Gunther will point that out to Corin and Krafla if they haven't seen it already, and just kind of say, we may want to be a little careful here. Just FYI.
Careful, what do you mean?
I feel like we've had some attention drawn to ourselves through the fish guts and maybe some tall tales spread. And Gunther will look at Broomhilda kind of through the side of his eye.
What you looking at me for? What'd I do?
You did great. You did great. All I'm saying is we may just pick our path carefully.
Well, I've never been known for me light feet. I can tell you that. We'll try.
Okay. So the way to the Sea Ghost is past the tower, or go like all the way around here to get at the docks here from the other side.
Screw it. I'm walking past. No fear.
All right. Orin takes the lead.
Gunther disguises himself, looking like a just an elderly fisherman, and follows right behind.
Okay. Krafla, Broomhilda following after.
Yeah.
Okay. As you walk by, they do notice you. But there seems to be one of them that's in charge. The rest of them look to that person, and you see a slight shake of the head, and they continue speaking. Yeah, so no incident.
Unless, as we're passing by, can Gunther potentially grab the sleeves of one of the guards and just say, "Excuse me, did you see the fire?"
Oh my God.
Brunhilde comes up behind him. Yeah, we totally didn't do it, but there's a fire on the harbor. You might want to figure that out.
Oh God. Well, we've heard reports, madam, sir, and we're looking into it.
Very good, very good. I'm so glad to see that. Thank you for your service. And Gunther scurries away.
Okay. Okay. The Sea Ghost is as you left it. It is as it's on a private dock. It is completely unmolested.
I can I can take a minute to lost my accent there. Oh my God, it's going somewhere else. Gunther can take a minute to start helping make some food for the group while they discuss kind of next steps.
Sure.
Yeah, Broomhilda will help him, but all she's really doing is just like eating things.
All right.
Sorry, I think Gunther makes it a point to make sure everyone's got a stein and that Broomhilda's remains full.
This is good. You know me so well.
Okay, so a quick run through of what we know so far, as there's cooking going on, and some barrels are rolled over to have a nice nice little sitting area. There's a table beneath the deck. We know that well, so we found these two blurbs in our search of the ship residence, which almost certainly completely exonerates Jarme. I think so you have this piece of information, and you have the untranslated piece of parchment that was put inside the prayer book. And man, is it in infernal or abyssal? Gosh dang it. Infernal. Written in infernal. So what steps will you take next?
Maybe, what if we try to figure out what this temple thing is? I mean, I guess we could go to Elle and show her. Yeah, we could show Elle the this paper, because definitely proves that Jarme didn't do it, but she seems like the the kind of person who definitely wants a culprit and would not find this satisfactory.
How do you figure that it exonerates Jarme?
Well, we found it in Mr. Door's ship. It kind of people had been talking about the lantern, like a ghostly lantern. Who was that? Who was talking about
the lantern ghost? The lantern ghost was what or who Jarme was.
Oh God, he claimed that he's okay. Then it doesn't. Never mind. That doesn't. Yeah, good point. Hadn't thought that through.
It seemed to me like Jarme very well was the lantern ghost. They just may have made him into that.
Against his will, you think?
How else?
I mean, they talk about how, someone is to be found to resume that task. Somehow I don't feel like they're pulling the town for volunteers.
I think Gunther's a little disturbed, thinking that probably for the first time, realizing that magic could do that, or dark magic could do that, potentially.
Don't you gotta die to be a ghost?
That's right, he must be the lantern ghost now. His death was merely the beginning.
So, like, we helped the bad guys.
Eh?
Maybe. Probably not.
Are we the bad guys now?
We did light an entire warehouse on fire.
There wasn't a we in that. I don't remember us. I don't remember a we. I remember a Crawfler. But I don't remember a we.
He's gonna have a breakdown if you're not careful.
Brumhilda does not understand the meaning of the word careful.
We collectively decided that burning the warehouse down would be a way to flush out someone inside of it, and it worked. Krafla might have been the one to proverbially light the torch, but that does not put all of the blame on Krafla. We still made the decision together.
I'd do it again. The places are flaming ruin. Let's move on.
I agree.
I'd be interested in trying to find this temple they talk about. Since that's where they're bringing the candidate to try and be the next lantern ghost, it might be a good place to figure out who all is involved.
Perhaps there's a way to volunteer to become the lantern ghost? I know, Craftley, you mentioned that probably townsfolk aren't necessarily lining up, so maybe that could help us infiltrate?
Very good.
I feel like that's a very risky idea with very little reward. Perhaps there's another way, though.
What makes you think that there's very, very little reward in that?
Perhaps it's a matter of proportions. Maybe it's just the reward seems very small next to the risk. Because what if one of us volunteers and then... see, I'm talking myself out of it. I like the idea. Maybe Elle has some ideas on a temple or where a temple could be.
Are you thinking about volunteering to be a ghost?
I would never. And he pulls the hood up and disappears. And then he comes back a few seconds later.
I don't like this. I don't like it at all.
I mean, yeah, maybe we do see what Elle has to say about it. Maybe we could get pointed in the right direction, or at least a direction.
If I was Elle, I would be very cross with us right now.
I'm already cross with us.
We need answers for her or justice, and right now we don't have either. Just a lot of smoke.
I agree. I do think she's someone who would value leads and value results. I just don't know what other leads we have right now. We burned Rephram. Not literally, but as a lead, I feel like we probably burned
There's
him.
always a chance.
I feel like... What about the bit we can't read? What if we could?
That could shed quite a bit of light. Do we know anyone who knows? Do we know that it's an infernal?
I think someone made a roll for it. I think someone made a history check or something on it, or maybe I just gave you that for free without a roll.
Do y'all know anyone who happens to know Infernal? I'm afraid my contacts aren't too robust.
I think I have a solution. So, reading about sorcerers, I have now discovered something I probably should have learned 9 levels ago. When you gain a level, you can choose a sorcerer's spell to, replace it with another spell from the sorcerer's list. I just gained a level, so I am going to replace Disguise Self with Comprehend Languages.
Hey, all right.
Oh.
Snap.
You
Wow.
did just gain a level. Though well, never mind.
What?
I'm
No,
not going to technically it. I'm not
no.
gonna
Technically, me. You're the DM. Your job is technically.
no. And as the DM, I am not going to technically you.
We demand it.
Okay, it's you level up. You level up after a long rest.
I go to sleep.
Corin instantly puts himself into a deep slumber.
Somehow I just know that when he wakes up, he's going to be smarter in a way that we specifically need right now.
Is that how that works? Because I can't read anything. Maybe I should sleep it off.
We need more beauty sleep, or more intelligent sleep, maybe.
More beauty sleep? Are you trying to say something, Cruffler? You know, my boyfriend's right here. You say to him.
Tell me I'm beautiful, Craftler.
So,
I'm just
that's
saying
not what I meant.
It's a long day, you know. We've done a lot of fighting. But if I was going to say that we all look a little bit tired, how are you going to take that?
I'm a bit tired, yeah. Just a bit. I could use a little more drink, though, before I go to sleep.
Sure thing. I'll drink with you, and we'll head to sleep and maybe get ourselves some rest in. Would you like to join us for a couple of drinks, Craftler?
Or why not?
Do you want to see who could drink the fastest?
Absolutely.
Oh, I love this game. Somehow it always ends in maybe a bit of wrestling or a fight. I just love this game. Let's go.
All right. It's Constitution time, I guess.
She's gonna grab
Give it
like
to me.
one of the kegs and just carry it over and set it on the table in front of them,
Mm-hmm.
and just pour everybody like a fresh round, and ready up for a race.
All right.
Or we gotta put maybe some stipulations around it, like what do you get if you get to the bottom of your cup first?
I mean, the way that I used to play is that you get a refilled cup.
Well, yeah, that's just obvious though.
Winner takes the Manticore head.
Oh, I do like that. I think I can make something nice of it when I win.
So sure you're gonna win. We'll see. I think maybe I'll get to keep this bad boy. Turn it into a mask.
Oh. And I'm not quite sure how I feel about that, considering I had my fist in one not too long ago. I could work with it, though. Alright, let's go, boys. Corin.
All right. As it's just going to be speed and not how many you can do. We're just going to do the one roll. Not like we did a lot of rolls that last time. That was a long time ago. All right. So I need a Constitution saving throw from all three of the participants. Corin, I believe you are already sleeping. So
Yep.
all right. Here's Gunther's.
With
Not bad.
my dwarven resilience, do I get an advantage on this?
I would say yeah. I would say yeah. That's. Do you have it too? Don't you? You have dwarven resilience.
No. No.
What the fuck?
Craftless
Yeah,
game.
Krafla should too.
All right, Krafla.
All right, give me just a sec. I can click on. Okay, so advantage, con save, yes.
That's right. Best tasting poison.
Oh.
Krafla with his years in front of the still, handily finishes before the two of you. I'd like to say that Broomhilda and Gunther are just so in sync. They slam their glasses down at the same time and just look deeply into each other's eyes.
It's like it was meant to be.
I've learned a thing or two. And then Gunther immediately passes out.
Krafla, feel free to take the take the head off of Gunther.
Krafla does so, and promptly starts doing his best Hamlet impression.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my. All right. So Gunther has passed out. Broomhilda, Krafla, how do you spend the rest of the night?
Drinking?
Fair. I don't know what I expected. Krafla, are you your Shakespeare your Shakespeare is great.
Yes. I think after playing with the head for a little bit and perhaps having another sip or two, I think Krafla is going to retreat to his cabin and meditate a little bit before getting some rest.
For sure. All right. All right. So this. Wait a second. It was in the morning, wasn't it?
It was.
Yeah, it was in the morning. All right. So you guys are sleeping just during the blazing day.
Yeah, we're having an afternoon cat nap.
Sounds great. Sounds
We
great.
did a lot this morning.
You did do a lot. You almost died, legitimately. So we'll say yeah, about 7-8 hours pass, and it is officially evening. When everybody comes back out. Corin,
Yes.
you now know what it says.
Yes.
This is what it says.
Uh-huh. Hey, it's almost evening.
I swear I didn't even plan that.
All right, guys. Well, basically, we're gonna go to Frother's Lamp. Or Frother's.
You know what, Corin?
Brothers.
I can't put my
Yeah.
finger on it, but something seems a bit different about you now that you're awake.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
I think.
I'm not sure what it is, but like maybe you gotta be smarter. You should really look into maybe like a pair of glasses. Those make you look real smart.
Yeah, that'd be. Sure, I guess. I don't really need them to see, but I suppose.
Yeah, but it's
Glasses
like
could
an
be fun.
identifying like characteristic for you. You know, people look at you and they say, "Oh, he's just a turtle," but then they see glasses and they, "Oh, he's probably really smart turtle."
Or they think I'm blind.
No.
I think for now
Is that why
I'll hold
people
off
wear
on trying to find
glasses?
some glasses. People who need glasses wear glasses. Smart people are just. I don't know why I'm trying to have this conversation.
What do you mean you don't know why? I asked you a very valid question. What if you just had like the one glass, you know, like the little glass with like the chain on it, and you could attach it to like a shell or something? That looks proper smart.
Get myself a fancy little top hat too.
Oh yeah, maybe a pair of gloves. Do they
could be
make
a
gloves for
proper-
turtles?
I've never asked. I'm sure I could find someone.
I bet
Maybe.
you.
I might just do that.
I could save you a
Thank
little
you,
money if you
Brunhilde.
wanted to.
Yeah, you're welcome,
I
Corin.
really don't care about spending money. I am literally drowning in wealth.
Gunther takes the hat of disguise he was going to give Corin and just holds it to his chest. Okay. And walks away.
Did you just disappoint me, boyfriend? What are you doing, Corin? I was paying you a compliment, and then you have to go and make him sad. Why'd you do that? Go apologize, Corin. Go take his gift like a normal fucking human would. Well, I know you're not like a normal fucking human. You're like a turtle man, but go take his gift, you rude bastard.
As Brunhilde is yelling these horrible insults at me, I'm gonna go running after Gunther.
Gunther has,
Gun-
Gunther's entered a private room. I think you burst open through the door and see a disguised version of yourself, but with all those changes Brunhilde was talking about. Stretched to Gunther's proportions.
I'm going so I'm not gonna burst in. I'm going to open the door, see that you are me, and I'm going to cast Really, the one time I want to use the spell is the one time I don't have it. Never mind. I'm just gonna open the door and walk in.
What?
Gunther, I'm sorry about that. It's just very new to me, having a lot of coin, and I'm not so good at it accepting gifts.
Mostly already. Take the gift, Jesus.
Yeah, fine. Yeah, I'd love to hear what your thoughts were on how I could save some coin and make all these cool changes to make me look smart.
Gunther will hand over the hat of disguise and say, you could use this, and as he hands it over, I think he anamorphs back into Gunther.
Oh, that seems very helpful. I'll take it and I'll put it on my head, and I'm guessing it's just the disguise self spell and a hat.
Yes, it is the Hat of Disguise. While wearing the hat, you can cast Disguise Self at will. The spell ends if the hat is removed.
I act like I don't know exactly what this does, having just given it to players. Awesome. Well, thank you very much, Gunther. I really appreciate it.
Of course. I really, I probably over emoted there. I just
it's all good. In all fairness, it is. We all did just wake up, so maybe we should grab a little bit to eat and maybe a little bit of ale before we march to this temple and possibly our deaths, or not the temple, this place.
Did someone say something about food and drinks in there?
I think his drink is mentioned. Gunther kind of holds one hand to his mouth and his eyes kind of bulge. He's like, maybe just a little food.
I know better than that. All right, yeah. Well, thank you again, and I'm gonna use the Hat of Disguise to give myself a little monocle thing, and a proper top hat, and maybe a nice like a blue fancy person jacket. I don't know. I'm not a fancy person. I don't know what they're called. And go walking. Oh, also, I read the book aloud, so everyone knows what it says. I didn't just keep the information to myself.
Yeah, and just for clarity's sake, this was an insert into the book. The book itself has various prayers to
presumably Thursday.
Yeah. Yep. Entirely non-magical prayers. So no,
Right.
no. If you say them out loud, nothing entirely magical happens.
This feels like entrapment.
Yeah, definitely not gonna read any of those prayers. Yeah.
Say it out loud, Fishing. Say it out loud. If you say these out loud, the DM legally has to give you advantage. That's
Gunther is now a follower of Tharizdun.
So the question arises in the party's mind, where is Frother's lamp? What is Frother's lamp?
It's probably in the styes.
We could ask around.
Holy shit.
I don't know. That seems a little risky. We don't want some person who's associated with this group to know that we're looking for them.
What if somebody that looked completely different to us asked around?
Yeah,
Good
like
idea.
a really smart turtle.
They probably would still recognize it as me, but I
you
suppose.
look totally different, Corin.
Thank you, Broomhilda.
Yeah, you're really smart. Smart looking. Just looking, because, you know, you did some stupid stuff back there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm not smart. I just look
Nobody's
smart.
perfect, you know? That's what my mom always said.
Your mom was very smart.
I say more like she's wise. It runs in the family.
Well, I'll do this the easy way. I'll use the hat of disguise to look like the most average poor person in the styes that I have seen. Actually, I want to look like an amalgamation of like 4 of the people I saw out by the warehouse when it was burning, when they were basically all gawking and trying to put out the fire.
Oh god, he's got 4 heads. They're all burning. What?
Like a chimera, but a human.
Kill him.
Sounds horrifying.
It's cursed.
All right.
No, like one person's face and one person's hair and one person's legs.
So like a Frankenstein.
It's getting worse.
Who are you asking, Corin?
The 5th person I see on the street.
5th person you see on the street. Okay.
Every 5 people I see, until I find out where this place is.
The fifth person. 5th person is an old fisherman. Like this fisherman looks almost exactly like the one that Gunther turned into. It's possible that this fisherman was the inspiration. Yes.
Do you know where Father's lamp is?
Of course.
Could you point me in that direction?
It's in the low quarter. Well, it's the only lighthouse standing.
Oh, interesting. Oh, that's what. Well.
And
I'm gonna-
from earlier conversations, you'll know that this is the low quarter.
Right? Isn't it like the worst place?
It is the worst place. You're right.
Yeah. I remember because it's.
Certainly no cloud district.
It's so there's nothing marked. There's nothing marked on the map of like how to get there.
I'm a
Like,
turtle.
there's no bridges, but it's because they are like raised and lowered as people need to like get through to the other side. And a lot of times they're just not raised, and the ships that are coming through to the high district they just like completely break the bridges. So yeah, it's a lot of times people end up wading across, or just going on like makeshift rafts.
Okay. I'm gonna thank the old fisherman, and wait for him to turn a corner or walk away, and then I'll go back to the ship, which I'm assuming is basically like, I don't know, 30, 40 feet from where I was.
Yep. And as what's your passive perception?
My passive perception is 15. 15.
Okay. Never mind. Okay. Corin now knows the location of Frother's land.
Yeah.
Right here.
Oh, you mean the only fancy black dot on that tiny little island?
Not a black dot. It's a lighthouse.
Okay. Sorry. Didn't mean to offend.
It's 2D. 2-dimensional.
Well, when I get on the ship, I'll drop the disguise. Well, I know where Father's lamp is. Apparently it's the lighthouse. Can we see the lighthouse? It's a lighthouse, right? So presumably it's tall.
And there's a light at the top,
Yeah.
usually.
And it's evening.
Oh, the conveniences.
Gunther would be happy to take a look if need be.
Okay. Okay. Did someone say how you were getting there?
Nope.
Okay. Well, I guess the few apparent ways are to, I guess, like charter a smaller boat. It's just like the Sea Ghost has a, what do they call it? A jolly boat. You could certainly take the jolly boat over and test your luck at finding a safe place to stow it in the low quarter, or you could walk over there.
Now hear me out. Brumhilda was asking about whale time earlier.
Sure.
It's not a bad way to get across the water.
Also, a possibility. You are correct.
I really don't want to swim in the waters of this bay.
It is really nasty. You are correct.
You can like, I don't know, you can like attach a little raft to me. And I could just like tug you along.
I'm not sure we need to overthink this. I
Yeah.
lean towards taking the jolly boat over there, and if we need to pay some local tough to look after it, then so be it.
That seems like a pretty level-headed approach to a very simple problem.
That seems very reasonable indeed. Let's
Yeah,
do it.
fine. Sounds
Okay.
great.
Okay, so where about on the quarter would you like to come on in? So,
Captain?
Well, it looks like the water goes. Let's do this the easy way. Look like the water goes right up to where we're trying to go.
Yeah.
all right.
So
Sounds
I
good.
kind of figure we could just like try and get as close to the lighthouse as we can.
Don't we have deckhands on the Sea Ghost that we could bring one to watch the boat too?
Yeah, you could.
That's Creep saying that, not Brimhilda. She wouldn't be smart enough to think of it.
We do have deckhands.
Yeah.
A few of them. Expendable, expensive. Yeah, okay. So taking one of the deckhands so you don't have to pay somebody else. You move up the dilapidated canals of the low quarter. The low quarter is by far the worst for wear. The entire place seems to be like as you pass by like the various hovels and things, you realize that the low quarter isn't really on much of any land. It's just like you can see that like some of the structures are like have a foundation, but most of it except for like the very central bits and the bit that is that Brother's lamp is on, is mostly just decaying wood, just floating there, and it's just like stacked on top and on top and top. It's just made this kind of floating, soggy, mildewy island. As you arrive, the sun is setting, and the shadow of Brother's lamp points in a general direction, towards kind of like a clump of buildings. Brother's lamp itself is not really a sight to be seen. It is probably the only thing in like a few blocks that is actually made of stone. Though it has seen better days. It has seen better days. The is right about this time is when the lamp is actually lit.
That seems like good timing. What do we figure? One building in the shadow of the lamp? Two? Half a dozen? How specific are we talking?
It's more like a general area. It's just like you can start. Basically, you can start from the base of the lamp and just go that direction and see what you find.
I'm okay with
Because-
going that direction.
Yeah.
I am curious if y'all want to learn the words and seek to be accepted, or just barge through the front door and start demanding answers.
We seem to be pretty good at barging. So if we wanted a stretch assignment, we could attempt to be accepted.
You feel
This-
like socializing, Broomhilda?
Did someone say they needed a door knocked down? I'm really good at that.
Yeah, I don't think joining them is going to be much of an option with all four of us here.
That's fair. And I suppose, Brunhilde, it probably wouldn't be good for your battle sister to...
No, I can't be praying to no other gods now. That's just... You can't ask me that. I won't do it. I refuse. But I'll break all the doors down. No problem.
breaking doors, but not oaths.
Exactly. I'm a woman of me word.
Plan one, barge in then.
Sounds great.
Gunther, I'm not sure she's a good influence on you.
Excuse me, Mr. I'm going to fucking burn down a whole house of innocent people. Bad influence, me ass.
No, I think he's right. I think you're a pretty bad influence.
What?
Gunther winks.
Well, I was going to say something really nice to you, but now I'm just going to keep it to myself. She's just like staring at her hands, pouting.
All right, let's find a place to dock and let's go find some doors.
Yeah, I have a sudden urge to just break some things, you know?
So as you are closer, you hear kind of like a shout, or just like maybe like a yelp. And as you look over to the source of the yelp, you see a scene of I guess like a middle-aged woman, human, slapping a child that he has affixed some kind of leash to, and then urges the child forward. They kind of like go behind a shed. They seem to be going in the same direction as you, and as you go like further along, you see more and more people that are kind of, they seem to like raise out of the depths, not literally, but more and more people are kind of like going in the same direction. You can probably see about 12 people right now that are all going towards a particular like set of like apartments and storefronts.
Just to double check, this is in the lower whatever.
The low quarter?
Yeah, the low quarter. This is on the low quarter, not like on the other side.
Yes, this is in
Okay.
the low quarter. Yeah. As you begin to follow the direction of the shadow of Froth's.
Okay. All right. Well, that was unusual.
That it was. Should we be worried or should we follow?
I mean, it's not unheard of for sections of a city to have certain districts where it's mostly just nightlife. So maybe all these people are maybe they're just the night shift and they're coming out to get the stores set up or something like that. But it seems weird to me.
They seem to know where they're going. We should find out.
Be my guest.
Crofla follows.
Gunther will also follow.
Brumhilda goes.
I don't feel like staying behind.
Okay. So, let me bring you. For our purposes, these rocky things, this is like decomposing apartment wall. A tangled wall of apartments and storefronts rises up on either side of a channel of sluggish, tainted water. The structures down near the waterline are empty and desolate, while the ramshackle additions built over their roofs appear progressively more inhabitable as they rise up into the polluted sky. The overall effect is that of a canyon, with walls made from the cross-section of a decaying shantytown rather than from stone. A narrow timber bridge sags across the channel, leading from the back of a crooked alley to what appears to be a partially sunken galley, whose structure has been incorporated into the ruined jumble of buildings. So that of course is referring to this timber bridge. You can see there are a few people on let me. Few people on the bridge. They seem to be chatting. You do see the pair from earlier, the middle-aged woman and the child. They seem to be just walking up and chatting with one another on the ship. What's the
What are we doing here? I don't see any doors to break down. Someone promised me a door.
Well, doors or faces, they're kind of the same thing.
Is this like that time that Crawfler promised me a dog? Don't think I forgot, Crawfler, because I didn't. I'm still waiting on me dog.
Maybe there's a dog on the innards of that ship they seem to have built their
You think there's a dog in there?
Yeah, but I think all those folks over there may try to stop you from getting inside and claiming your dog.
Oh, it can't stop me.
Are you
I'm
sure?
like,
There are an
whoa.
awful lot of them.
There. Look how tiny they are. Look at me. And she like pats her chest. She's gonna start marching towards the ship now.
I'm gonna be right behind her. Maybe before we decide to
I think we
before we decide to
decided
start-
there's a dog on that ship.
No. Yeah, if there's a dog, maybe we can pay him for the dog. I'll pay for us to eat the dog.
Pay for a dog?
Maybe before we start killing people again.
Who said anything
We
about
could-
killing anyone? Are these people gonna kill me for a fucking dog?
Well, if they stop you, what are you gonna do?
Ask about the dog.
And if they say that you're not allowed on the ship, what are you?
I'll
are you gonna do?
I'll tell them that Crawford promised me a dog and there is a dog on this ship.
And if they tell you that you're not allowed to see the dog, these are possible escalations that will inevitably lead to you absolutely killing them. Maybe we should use words first. Maybe
And as you're saying this, Brumhilda has reached the first cultist.
Made it.
It's a seems to be just a fisherman. Though the light here is pretty low. As you reach here, it's shifting from evening into night. There's a few lanterns. I may have misspoke. It is just a normal person. Just a normal person.
You wouldn't be trying to deceive us, Abe, would you?
That says, "Oh there, praise there is Dune."
Well, praise the battle, sister.
You know, the other title for Tharizdun, the Battle Sister.
She looks back at Gunther like, what?
Yeah. Praise Tharizdun, the Battle Sister.
You're gonna have to give me a give me a deception, Broomhilda. Give me a deception roll, but at advantage since your party is helping you out.
Wow.
What?
Wow.
Again?
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
What is happening?
He says, must have been from some text I haven't read. Welcome aboard.
Yeah, excuse me. Can you please get out of my way? I gotta get in there.
Oh, sure. The ceremony doesn't start for another few minutes, but yeah, I hear Shannon has a child for sacrifice. It's very exciting.
Her like eyes widen.
Do you guys do? Sorry, I'm not really from here. Just visiting. But you guys often get children for your regularly scheduled sacrifices.
Oh, I mean, ever since the Whisperer came along, yeah. As usually, it was kind of like it was like a once a month thing. We would come and we would praise Tharizdun, but now it's I feel like it's every night. I can't get enough.
That's awesome. How do y'all like to do your sacrifices here? Because we like them a certain way where I'm from, but every place is a little different, right? And we want to make sure we cheer at the right moment.
Oh yes. Well, it's we just put them in the Dark God's chapel and put them on the altar, and they suck the life force out of them.
Broomhilda looks completely just hopeless. She's so confused on what everybody is talking about. Can we go already? You guys are acting weird.
Yeah, you don't want to miss the dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know how it is. Always nervous around new sect.
She looks back at Corin. Break down this door, right?
I'm going to turn and see what everyone's reaction is to her saying that out loud before I give.
Just turn the knob.
She doesn't really do that.
Who said that?
The guy that you've been talking to.
Oh, okay. Just turn it. Well, this is so much more anticlimactic than I thought it would be. And she turns the knob.
She's very passionate, you see.
Well,
very passionate.
I forgot. I need to read the description for the galley pier. The main deck of the ruined galley has buckled and is cluttered with trash, driftwood, and other refuse washed up on the tide. To the east, the galley's prow juts into the channel like a jagged fang, while the west side of the deck disappears into a wall of boarded up and badly weathered buildings. The only cleared pathway across the tilted deck leads from the bridge to a pair of massive wooden doors leading into the buildings. And so those are the wooden doors that you are in front of right now. Are you opening them?
Yeah. I turned the doorknob. I open. We're going in.
This oppressive hallway reeks of mildew and rotting fish. The walls are severely stained, and the ceiling sags where pockets of water and fungus weigh it down. The sounds of creaking wood and dripping water echo loudly here.
Oh, Gunther. I'm gonna turn to Gunther and just kind of very as quietly as I can whisper. I think having her looking for a dog is gonna get us pretty deep in here before she realizes that they're well, you know.
Yeah, for sure. Yep.
She's gonna turn to Corin again when she reaches this next door. Don't break this one. Do I get to break this one down?
Is the person in this hallway standing guard, or are they a person who is just?
This person is actually smoking. As you draw closer, to the door, you hear I would say humming. I would say you would hear some humming, as if many people were humming.
Do y'all mind if we break down this door? It's kind of our custom where we come from.
He says, "Please don't break our door."
We can pay. Well, they can pay.
I really think you probably shouldn't disturb the chant by breaking the door.
Maybe on the way out.
Maybe on the way out. I'll kind of chuckle.
All right.
Brumilda sighs. There better be a dog in here. And she just opens the door and pushes on. Oh, God.
Does anyone have fireball prepared?
This cavernous room smells of decaying fish and seaweed. The walls, floor, and ceiling are covered with carvings of complex spirals and smeared with blood. Cultists in crude chairs and benches that are arranged in a semicircle are facing a smaller antechamber to the west. That's this one here. I lost where I was. A large fish-like shape hangs in the air at the far end of that alcove. And if you're pushing into the room, you'll after everyone's kind of like humming and swaying back and forth. Some of them have little prayer books similar to the one that you found in Mr. Dory's room. and are reading from it. There's a lot of people in this room, and the humming, you can feel the humming just in your chest.
Do I see a dog?
You do not see a dog. However, as you push deeper into the room, you see the antechamber. A wide flight of slippery stairs stands at the end of this antechamber, leading down into a pool of slimy, murky water. The shape above the stairs, it is a rotting shark's carcass, which hangs from the rafters on frayed, mildewed ropes. Humanoid heads in various states of decay have been crudely lashed to the shark's flanks. Below the shark is a stone altar.
Guys, I don't see a dog in here. I feel like someone's doing a funny on me.
Are you sure they won't bring it out after the sacrifice?
I can't let that happen. What are you talking about, sacrifice? I'm here for a fucking dog. I don't get to break down any fucking doors. This place stinks to high heaven.
Didn't you hear about Shan?
Shannon? Who's that?
She's the woman. She brought us a guest for the sacrifice.
What have you guys got me into?
This is just a rave, I think.
What's that?
Yeah, y'all not have those in Saltmarsh? We had them all the time in the Doom Vault.
Oh my god.
I bet you did. As you're having this conversation, and as the cultists don't seem to mind you coming in, but all of a sudden they stop. No humming, no murmured prayers. Everything stops, and they begin to file out of the room.
What the fuck is happening?
It's probably.
Sorry, can Gunther get a read on their emotions as they're walking out? Try to see.
Completely blank faces.
That's even worse. Gunther looks confused, and to Korn and Krafla.
It's probably time for that sacrifice, would be my guess. Or the whispered one or whatever told them that we are here and they're leaving, so we can be killed.
What sacrifice? Are they gonna sacrifice my dog?
No, they're just sacrificing a kid.
What?
Hey,
The Weon on the leash outside. You were
Yeah.
there, Broomhilda.
Clearly, just dog. It was
Gunther's-
only dog for her.
Gunther's going to try to grab, actually, that one that just left.
Okay.
Try to grab their arm and say, hey, where are you going? Are we missing out on the party here? We were told about a sacrifice.
Go ahead and make a strength check.
Strength check. Rogues aren't very good at strength checks.
You're not a rogue.
Rogues aren't very good at strength checks.
Wow.
This cultist skin is just so slippery, like it just feels like a fish.
Oh, Jesus. I mean, Thara's Doom.
We should probably follow them, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna follow them.
All right.
As you pull to open the door, it's just a solid mass of people.
Okay. And no sound at all. No one's making any noise at all. Just completely.
They're not even facing you. They're facing the other way.
Oh, that's worse. Gunther is going to start to approach the stairs and the altar.
Okay. The as you get closer, the shark seems stranger and stranger, and somehow less dead.
I think Gunther is a little transfixed as he steps closer and closer.
At this point, seeing that I can't get through, I'm gonna turn around back to her.
Okay, okay, so the shark is just like hanging kind of like about here. I'd say when you get within 10 feet of the shark, can you please make a wisdom saving throw?
Absolutely.
Gunther, you hear a voice. A whisper. You are now completely under the whisperer's control.
Oh no.
Do we see this happen?
Nothing physically changes.
He doesn't
about
his muscles don't
Gunther.
like loosen.
I think they would tense.
Brumhilda calls out to him and says, Gunther, that's not a dog. It's not a dog. What are you doing?
No, it's not a dog at all. Y'all should come take a look at this.
Just starts
All right,
stomping
fine.
over.
I think what Gunther does is reaches out and touches the shark, and as Gunther's hands are in contact with the shark comes to life.
Oh.
Gunther, What the fuck? What?
The Whisperer commands it. His unholy will be done. Dark to dark, depths to depths, his tools must be won.
Everyone, please
Yeah.
roll initiative.
That's what I thought. Come at me.
My God.
I will.
Oh my God. No. Oh dear.
Wow, it was nice knowing. This was a really fun campaign, guys. I had a lot of fun.
Abby, can you put me in the turn tracker, or do I need to do it again with my dude selected?
I can do it.
Thanks. Sorry about that.
It's fine.
Yeah.
There's two. I think there's two of everybody. Okay. There's 21. We're in here. Oh dang!
At the bottom.
That was your real one. There we go. There and okay. Okay, Gunther, I'd like you to repeat your wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
As that is the exact same as before. You do not save. You are going to take your turn by walking. You have a speed of 30, right?
I do, and I can bonus action dash.
You're gonna press up against the other cultists. All right. Next up is the shark. The shark wriggles to life. Quickly snaps the mildewed ropes that are holding it in place, and lunges at Broomhilda.
Perfect.
Okay, it's really quite a terrifying sight. This shark has like at least 40 different like heads attached to it. So like as it like swims through the air, like the heads like jangle, and there's like not all the heads are like perfectly affixed, so like some heads do come off. All right, here's the bite. It hits. Broomhilda takes 2 psychic damage. Krafla, you are up.
So far we haven't seen the cultists do anything, right?
They are not doing anything now. They are all facing facing the rear, just like Gunther is doing.
One of us.
All right, I think Krafla's gonna pull one of his bug jars out of his pack, kneel down to the ground, and release a scorpion, and then quickly whispering some words, transforms it into a giant scorpion.
Okay.
And send that bad boy over towards the shark.
Yeah, we did this. We did the giant wasp as the stand-in, right? Or was there?
I mean,
scorpion?
wasps is another thing I have in my jar of bugs, but this time around I wanted scorpion.
Okay. Let me see. Okay, I don't have a scorpion, but
Is it a matter of tokens, or are you missing the stat
Yeah.
block?
both. But I can grab it. You're looking at the stat block with 52 hit points.
Mm-hmm.
All right, perfect. Also you add 1 or 2 for every hit die.
Yeah, 2 per hit die.
2 per hit die, so that's 14. So put it at 66. 66 HP. That is a big scorpion. All right, let me make this. Well, you have control of the wasp itself. So I'll just make it the wasp, but it is a scorpion. I promise. Okay. Jar of bugs used.
All right, and then let's get that scorpion skittering.
Okay.
All right, and then do you want me to do the
40...
attacks by hand, or do you have those in a handout?
I don't. I'm a bad DM. I'm also just not. Roll 20 is very hard.
All right, I can try to do them by hand. So it gets 2 claws and a sting. So claw number 1.
And it's +4 for the claw. Oh yeah. Oh, you already okay. That is a hit. Go ahead and roll for damage there.
And that would also grapple the shark.
Okay.
Claw number 2. If 13 hits, then I assume 15 hits.
Yes, that is also a hit.
And then sting.
Okay.
Be a hit. And then it needs to make a DC 12 Constitution save.
Okay.
Half damage on a successful save.
Okay.
The claws and the stinger are bludgeoning and piercing, respectively. Magical for the purposes of resistances, and then the poison is poison.
Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah. That is. You said DC 12, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that is a success for the shark. And okay. Wow. Takes a lot of damage. Doesn't seem to like it was a big hit, but and you definitely heard it, but this is a pretty big shark. Okay.
All right, I think that's it for me.
Okay, who is next?
Let's get Brumhilda.
Brumhilda. You are up.
All right. Ugh. I am going to go ahead and cast my spiritual weapon on this guy. My little flaming sword. Let's see. I'll cast that at 3rd level.
Okay.
And let's go ahead and give him a bonk.
The old bonk. Okay. Well, that's definitely a hit.
And we'll give him one more bonk.
Before you bonk, can you give me a an intelligence saving throw?
What? So rude.
I know.
Wow.
Wow. I somehow you. That is a really good roll. Good job.
I know, right? I was really like bracing myself for the fucking worst.
So as you swing, and as you make contact, you realize this doesn't feel like any other bonk you've ever done.
Yeah.
And that you realize you're just hitting air.
Oh. And I don't
It's just like there you now see in front of you this shark is just an image.
but it did damage to me.
It did.
Psychic damage.
It did do damage to you.
Yeah, but it was just psychic. Son of bitch. Okay. So I'm not gonna give a second bonk. If you're saying that I noticed that on the first one.
Yes. That is the first. That's why I asked you to make an intelligence save.
She's gonna call back to the rest of the party. Guys, I know that I'm not the smartest girl, but I don't think this shark is real. I'm just hitting air over here. I did do a bit of damage to my brain, but some doesn't seem right. Did it seem like my sword did anything? My spiritual weapon? Because that's magic damage.
No, it doesn't exist.
Okay.
So like the illusion looked like it took damage, but now you know
Okay.
that it is not real. So everyone else now that you're being told that it's not real, please also make intelligence saves. Save us, please. All right, Corin, you don't think that it's real anymore either, and neither do you, Krafla. Gunther, it's still very real for you.
Nothing more real than God. One of us.
Oh God.
Praise Tharizdun.
Gruffalo, you think you could give him like a good slap in the face? He's starting to sound crazy.
Hey Gunther, what's your HP at?
Oh no.
Ice knife.
Give me your worst. I bet I can live. Not drop to 0. Live. Not instantly die.
I mean, it's only like 10d8 damage.
I bet I could take that.
Are we still in combat with the fake shark?
Yes. You are still in combat.
Okay.
there is still a pool of water. While stairs descending into
okay.
a pool of water.
Does the making my save mean that the shark disappears, or I still see it, but I know that it's a phony, or?
Yes. So you now see this fake shark, and it no longer can make attacks against you because you know it's not real. So you can see this fake shark, and you can see the real shark that is still hanging from the threads, hanging from the ceiling.
All right. And I don't know if you had said, was that the end of Broomhilda's turn?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, this is gonna be a choice. Okay. Seeing that Gunther clearly is not smart enough to know that this shark is fake, I'm going to hope that a gentle little touch on the shoulder will help him, and I'm going to cast a Chilled Touch, which of course is actually ranged, but for flavor, I'm going to basically turn it into my hand and touch Gunther. Just say, "Hey, Gunther, the shark's not real."
Okay, it's just I think. Well, I think you have enough control over your magic, especially at level 11, to reduce it to 1 point of damage. I think that is entirely reasonable. It's just like you want to do enough damage to try and wake him up.
Yeah, just try and jolt him out of it.
All right, so Gunther, please take 1 damage and make another save, plee
With 1 point of damage, does Gunther need to start making death saving throws?
I don't think so. Unless you took some kind of insane damage. Okay, you still have a head full of whispers.
I need more damage. Pump me full of damage.
I very well might just pump you full of damage, eventually. That's it. Saying him, I'll just look at Krafla like I don't know what to do.
I think when Corin goes to put his hand on his shoulder, if this is okay, Hobby, I think Gunther will turn toward him and say, "We all can be the lantern ghost."
Oh, Krafla, that's funny.
So very soon after you touch him and give him the little shock of ice, the boards beneath you start to shake. You hear beneath you the churning of water as the boards crack and break. Oh, no. Well, give it to me.
What the?
This looks promising.
So as the floorboards splinter and break, for Chul. For Chul emerge from the depths beneath beneath this floating kind of soggy temple. Let me have them. Let me have them roll. This is the dog.
No. Why does the dog have so many tongues?
All right.
My bad. I hit the wrong button.
About this same time,
Very good.
everyone hears a whisper. Who will be a great snack for my child? As you hear this, a shape emerges from the murky water at the end of the steps. Broomhilda, please make a wisdom saving throw.
You betcha.
The whispers are stronger than ever, but they do not take hold. Your mind is still your own.
Can't penetrate this old noggin.
Gunther.
Yes.
I need you to take 10 psychic damage.
Done.
And please make your wisdom save.
Of course. I'll do you one higher than my original. No further.
You break free of the Whisperer's grasp. Your turn is your own.
Oh, fantastic. Gunther will turn around and wish he was still under control. I think he will immediately... oh, man. There's no good way to do this, necessarily. We are going to take a page from Burke's book, whether Gunther realizes it or not. He is going to move up to about right here, and he is going to take the dodge action.
Sure.
I don't think I can do that as a cunning action. No, I cannot. Yeah, he is just going to hold the line. He will use that as the action and say, I'll try to draw him to me. Y'all focus on what you need to do. Apologies for losing my wits there.
It's all good, Gunther. Welcome back.
Glad you're back.
Okay, I'm gonna take the shark out. Everyone knows it's just going to be like kind of like swimming around and like making vague biting motions towards everyone, but everyone knows it's not real anymore. So that's just a little flavor.
Fuck that shark. Shark bitch.
All right. That's it for Gunther. All right. Tool number 1 is going to scuttle forward and make a couple of pincer attacks on Krafla. Oh, that is a crit. Krafla, you take 19 bludgeoning damage. And that was just the first one. Let's see what the second one does. Second one is a miss. All right, that is Chul number 1. Chul number 2. Oh, is that your concentration?
Yep.
Do you have to do concentration for the bugs?
Oh yeah, giant insectus. Or wait, is it? I thought it was yeah, it's concentration.
Oh, okay. Okie doke. Lost my train of thought. Oh, second number, Chul number 2. Wait, no, that isn't right. I don't think. What's your dex, Krafla?
My dex stat is 13.
Okay, so you go before this Chul. Chul number 2. It is you.
Just a moment. I think I'm going to use my action to literally wreath myself in flame with fire shield.
Here he goes again. Gonna burn the whole place down.
And with my bonus action, I will toss down the bear spirit totem to provide everybody with a bunch of temporary hit points. That's what is it? 16 temporary hit points to everybody in the area, plus advantage on strength stuff.
I'm assuming I'm out of range for that.
I'll place it so it can hit everybody.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think doesn't it have like 15 range or something, or 20?
Yeah, it has like a 30-foot radius, and that's radius, not diameter.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah.
I figure I should be able to cover everything of interest in here.
Nice.
For sure. Okay. And so that was what, 17? Or what did you?
16.
16.
16 temporary hit points.
5 plus. Oh yeah, 5 plus drip. Okay. Okay. All right. So,
And then
2d8 fire. Okay. All right.
And then I'll beckon my scorpion over here to start chewing on one of these lobster boys.
All right.
Pincer attack number 1.
That is a hit.
Pincer attack number 2.
Attack number 2 is a miss.
And then stinger. Ooh.
Ooh, big crit.
Nice.
All right,
Very
let's. Oh my, that's gonna be a bunch of damage. Oh jeez.
Dang.
Do I roll up, double up on the attack dice or the damage dice for a crit?
Yep. All right.
And then that's your poison damage there. Do your DC 12 con save for half.
I don't make it. Oh geez.
Oh god.
38 damage. My word.
All right. This tool has seen better days. Oh geez.
All right, I think that's it for me.
Yeah, with that, I would say it's another turn like that, and it would be dead. Almost exactly. All right. The tool that also rolled 6, the one that just got absolutely messed up, is gonna turn around and see what we can do about this scorpion. Pincer 1. Pincer 1 is a miss. Pincer 2 is also a miss. Okay. Not important. This guy right here, he sees you tensing up, and instead tries to go for the spell slinger. Pincer
Try
1
me.
on Corin. 12 is definitely a miss. 13 also a miss. All right, I'm rolling real great. Real great. Brumhilda. It's you.
Yeah, who's this guy that I'm staring at on the stairs now? That once was a shark? There's no more shark.
Oh, well, the shark is still hanging there. This, I don't think you know what it is.
Does he look menacing?
It looks familiar.
It does look familiar.
Ain't just a word picture hobby.
I feel like you're making a pretty bold assumption that she doesn't watch hentai, but that's fine. Does it seem menacing with all those tentacles?
I think so. This is an image. You saw an image, a drawing of this on the walls of Jarme's cell.
Right.
And I don't think you had a name for it.
The flying spaghetti monster? That's what he looks like.
So I will not give a name for it.
Okay. Regardless, does this thing look menacing to me?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Yeah. And so, since the shark...
the whispering came from it.
From the flying spaghetti monster?
Yes.
All right. Brimhilda's gonna look at everybody behind her, fighting her not dogs, which she's pissed about. Craffla's never gonna hear the end of it now. And say, it looks like y'all got that covered back there. Yeah, I'll take care of old Squiggle Man over here. And she's gonna run towards him, urging along her flaming sword of Hala Brightaxe. And gonna whack him with the spiritual weapon first. Hey.
All right, that is a hit.
Get fucking spiritualized, my dude. And then we're going to hit with the Warhammer. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Hold on 1 second. Oh, yeah. I'm forgetting about Divine Strike. Okay, so I'm gonna hit him with my Warhammer. Does that hit?
12 does not hit. No.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna whack him again.
Okay. Let's see it. That is a hit.
And I'm gonna add an extra D8 for my Divine Strike on there. Just whack.
Just whacking?
Just whacking.
Right.
And that's my turn.
All right. At the end of your turn, he's going to take a legendary action.
Fucking great. That's what I want to hear.
And whack you with its tails. It's not well, okay, so it has one main tail. It's not very apparent by that picture. I'm very sorry. But it has one main tail and a lot of tentacles. And so one of its legendary actions is to make a tail attack. And that is a 21.
Yeah, that hits.
And you will take 14 bludgeoning damage.
Awesome. Thank you for those temporary hit points, Krafla.
All right. Tool the fourth. All right. Tool will attack Gunther,
Sounds good.
with disadvantage. Yeah, that's a miss. And what's your AC is like 13?
Very low. Yeah, 13.
Yeah, that's gonna be a hit for 11 bludgeoning damage. And that is Chul the fourth. Corin, you're up.
I'm going to take one gentle little step back, assumedly provoking an opportunity attack that I don't care that much about.
This guy will use its reaction to pincer. And that's a miss. Wow,
Awesome.
They just can't hit you.
Cool. I am going to use my fancy new awesome spell called Chain Lightning, targeting him. For those of you who want to read a novel, let's see. So you make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, this is a
really
level
powerful
spell. This is
yes.
a 6th level spell. Oh god.
Yes, it is.
Oh, this is what you unlocked with your newly
level 11
level spell.
Gave me 6 level spells.
Oh Jesus Christ! That is 10d8. Okay, yeah, that's just it's just 10d8. Okay.
Get fucked, pinchy puppies.
These guys are gonna get. Oh my god! All right.
Thankfully, I get to choose the targets with this one. It doesn't kill my party.
You can choose me. It's okay.
We're way beyond Ice Knife. You're right.
For old time's sake.
Honestly, if this hadn't happened, I was gonna Ice Knife for old time's sake.
Okay. Okay, so each of them makes a dex.
Yeah, all 4 of them make a dex save. Do you want me to roll separate damage?
Yeah, there's a lot of yeah, let's do it separately for each
For each of them. Okay.
Yeah, it's just like 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, just to make it easy. Okay, so the first one, the saving throw is a 14 because I rolled really bad on my stats when I rolled my character. But it's a 14 save, dex save.
All right.
The first one takes.
I rolled an 8, so he takes just the full 39. All right, cool.
Yep.
Good God.
That looks to be on the low end too, hobby. Oh,
yeah,
no.
that's on the low end. All right. All right.
Well, it's not. It's literally it's one shy of half.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah.
So the second one takes.
All right, but he has to save, or else this guy's fucking dead. Okay, he saves.
They take
16.
half on save.
Yeah, they take half. So
yeah, it's half on save.
Very, very close to death. Very close to death.
The third one takes 33, which is
that is on the low end. I don't save, however, so I will take the full 33.
And the last one takes 34. You know, I'll take my 150 damage from one spell.
Damn.
Nailed it.
I also failed that one. Oh my god. All right. Whatever. I'm fine. I'm feeling great. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good.
And that's my turn.
All right. Gunther.
All right, it's Gunther's turn.
A mad lightning has completely surrounded you, but you're not hurt.
I blink away the spots in my eyes and we'll go for 2 stabs. Let's do the first stab against this guy. Yeah, and I think that should have sneak attack since I've got an ally in Krafla if I hit.
Sure. That is a hit. For 18 damage.
Fantastic. How's that guy looking?
That the damage from the lightning, and that another few hits, another few turns like that, he's down.
Okay, I would like to try to relieve Krafla of this guy being right in his face, so I'll use my other hit on him as well.
Okay.
Sneak attack should not apply, but I don't
Yeah,
think
that is not a hit.
But now seems like a very good time to action surge.
Sure.
So we will go ahead and make one more strike with Verloren there.
Okay.
Oh my!
Oh gee! Oh god!
Fucking
He's dead.
spicy.
He's dead. He's dead. That's 30. That's 42. Yeah, he's dead.
I don't know. Does sneak attack apply on an action surge if I already did sneak attack earlier that turn?
It should.
Yes, I think sneak attack is per round.
Really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, once per turn. So yep. So just 12 damage in this case.
Oh no. Oh, that's so sad. Oh no. All right. Well, now you know that 42 would have killed.
And I think Gunther he's taken his action, second action, bonus action. I think that'll be it for him. I don't think he can move past to get to Broomhilda yet.
All right. This Chul saw its life flash before its eyes. And with its last few moments, it's gonna strike out at Krafla with one pincer and then the other.
So close, Goran.
So close.
Oh, jeez, wild.
No, I'm not technically a wild magic sorcerer.
But the roll is wild. Very wild. Okay, that is first attack is a 22. That is going to be 13 bludgeoning damage. Second attack also at 22 for 11 bludgeoning.
And those are the fire damage that he's taken from my shield.
Yep. So that is 11. All right. Man, he's very close to death.
How much damage did he do to me again between those two?
24. Did a hit on both. All right. And now that he is done, it is you, Craftlin.
All right. Let's see. Give me just a moment. I think that Krafla is going to use his wild shape to turn into a giant spider.
Okay. There you are. And I think you have control of it as well.
Yep, I have a handout for that one. And I think that's it for me.
Right.
Oh no, my wasp can, or my scorpion can do scorpion things. Hold on.
Oh yeah. Scorpion time. That is a miss on the Chul. That is a hit on the Chul.
And then the stinger
Stinger time
would be a miss.
is a miss. Yeah.
So that's it for me.
All right. That Chul is still kicking. These two Chuls are looking very, very, very low. Very low. So after your turn, the Aboleth is going to take a legendary action and whisper sweet nothings.
A what?
Yeah.
Oh fuck! No.
What? What
Well, I have experience with this creature that you just named, but didn't realize what it was.
Wait, did I?
I think
did
he meant to
its
say the
name?
flying spaghetti monster.
Did I say its name?
Yep.
Fuck.
Yes, you did.
Fuck. I meant flying spaghetti monster. Is going to. Ah, damn, I'm getting tired. Oh fuck. Broomhilda, please make a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, okay, I got this. Easy peasy.
Okay. Very nice. Okay, then the almost dead Chul will go. And go ahead and try and get the scorpion out of here. Pincer 1. Swing and a miss. Pincer 2 is a hit for 9 bludgeoning damage. It goes from 66 to...
That can
55.
come out of the temporary hit points first.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It has the temporary hit points as well. So temporary hit points down to 6. Okay. Chul the Third, this guy right here, is gonna go. You backed up. I think it's going to just see what's in front and pinch what is in front. That is a 23 to hit.
That'll do it.
Gunther, 10 bludgeoning damage. Second pinch, 19 to hit, also a hit, for 8 bludgeoning damage.
Sounds good.
And
Wrong button, sorry.
We're going to the assassination.
Yeah, see you later, Gunther. After this guy's turn here, Spaghetti is going to go with its other legendary action with the tail swipe. You have pretty high armor class, don't you? Yeah, you have 18. So that is a miss. It splinters some of the boards around you, and does not hit. Broomhilda, you're up.
Yeah, that's me. Ugh, my character sheet's being really weird in Roll20. Do I?
Name a more classic combo. Roll20 and being weird.
Right. Let's see. Would you say that this, no, stop it. Would you say that this creature is taking up about a 10-foot radius of an area here?
Yes, I would say it's classified as a large creature.
Yeah, okay. I would like to blast his ass with Flame Strike.
All right.
See what that does. It sounds like fun. I haven't used this one yet.
Yeah, let's see it.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna roll my my spiritual weapon first.
Okay.
Get that out of the way. A little bing bong. Spiritual weapon just trucking along.
That is definitely a hit. All right, let's see this flame strike. DC 17 dex save. It's not very dexterous. I'm not gonna be.
Oh, this is some shit rolls. All those fucking ones.
I didn't save. So I will take 25.
Yeah.
25. That could have been a lot worse. Oh, yeah, that could have been a lot worse.
Yeah, that's my turn.
All right. All right, Chul the Fourth. Attacking Gunther.
Come at me.
It will. 13 bludgeoning damage. Smacks out with its two large claws Other is a miss. Corin, you are up.
All right. So, seeing that most of these lovely jewels are not doing so hot, I am going to attempt to cast sleep, but I'm gonna cast it at the 5th level.
Okay. How many d6 is that?
They are d8s. It would be
d8s. Yeah.
Yeah, so
It's
plus,
2 d8s for
for every. So it'd be.
Oh shit.
It'd be 2, 4, 6, 8. It'd be 13 d8.
Okay. You do realize that this.
It's ascending, so mostly I'm hoping that my friends have more HP than the jewels. I'm sorry, everyone, if that is not the case.
20 point you choose. Okay, so the point you choose is probably just going to be straight at Gunther.
It's basically Gunther.
I can take it.
Just like your old man. For some reason, Roll20 is not allowing me to type in the chat.
It's being weird. Being weird.
Super weird.
Well,
That complicates things a little.
I don't want to roll for you.
I
know you could
don't
type
want
in
to.
Google now, roll whatever D8, and it'll do it for you.
It's true. Well,
it's
I don't know
actually
why.
not Roll20. It's my keyboard.
Oh no.
Oh no!
The keyboard has died.
Yeah, I don't know what I did. So here's what I'm going to do. Oh, but it's not because I can type in the search bar.
What do you, I can type. I can type.
You know what it is? It's probably the garbage web browser I'm using. Don't judge me.
What web browser are you using?
It starts with an M and ends with Edge.
Oh my god! Why?
Yes,
why would you-
Mozilla Edge.
you know that's also where my mind went first. I was just like, Mozilla Firefox doesn't. Wait a second. my
Okay.
addled brain.
I closed it and reopened it, so it'd be 5, 7, 9, 11, 13.
Okay.
Just double checking that they're D8s and not D10s. I don't want to make things really bad. Okay, so that's not bad.
Holy shit! All right.
So starting with
Oh
the
my
lowest.
god.
It is at this point I should probably inform the party. I am at 16 HP.
Nope, you're asleep.
You're asleep.
So you this jewel, and Gunther are fast asleep.
Oh, I love it.
Night.
And then I am going to move to I don't know if I can occupy the same space as Gunther, but I would like to essentially stand over his sleeping body.
He is sleeping. He will not protest.
Cool. I would like to stand over Gunther's sleeping body because I feel bad. Yes, protectively.
Wow.
Because I remember all the times that I ice knifed his dad, both on accident and on purpose.
Oh my
and
god.
I feel obligated to protect Gunther in this moment of vulnerability he was not expecting.
So as the sleep, I like to imagine the spell sleep as like kind of this like nice twinkling lullaby kind of noise. Those two jewels like slowly like descend into the depths, like they just like kind of like slowly sink down. They don't snore, but I think like I don't think their mouths can make like pleasant noises, but they make the most pleasant noise that they can. As they go back down into the water, and as Corin takes a protective step over Gunther's napping body, that's where we're going to end our session for tonight.